Please double check that you're anchored up. That is keep it range Pete.
Hello? I'm not hearing anybody.
Nope.
Warp drive active.
Disconnect your voice and reconnect.
Warp drive active.
Nope. Launch connecting.
Could you please repeat that? Would you just?
Somebody ran just went through the gate. I don't know.
Oh yeah, don't worry. He was just going through. We're good. Please make sure that you're anchored up on Pete. That is keep it range. Please don't lock Pete up. I get really nervous if a lot of APOC start to purple box me.
Good thing to double check that your safety is green, guys. Safety green. If someone can link. Oh, already link. You guys are awesome.
Since we're here at the moment, can we please do a test broadcast for armor? So please go ahead, broadcast for armor right now.
Warp drive active.
Very good, thank you. Luando, yes, I'm in a hick. I can also tell you why I'm in a hick. But first, everyone please clear your broadcast history. Yes, please add Phil to your watch list, guys. Alanis, if it's not part of the war target groups, please don't report it. Is there a war target Lashak leaving? Okay. So, to explain. Hicks are usually used to tackle super carriers in nullsec with bubbles, or to maybe help fleets by putting up a defensive bubble around it, these sort of things. Very few people know that they actually are able to do more than that. They can load scripts in and then have focused scrams or focused points that is basically like a warp scrambler, just with more range and a warp scramble strength of 100. So no matter how many cores you have, you're not going anywhere. Now maybe you're wondering, okay, but there's no super carriers here, right? We've noticed some sort of behavior from our enemies, that they don't like losing certain ships. Every time they have lost certain ships, they immediately gave up and left. And guess what that hick is going to tackle once they come through this game?
Certain ships.
You got the fit for that, Hick?
It's just a normal hick, mate. Tackle.
Secret.
If you're looking for fit, mate, you can use Ezekiel and look what die and who, and try to understand what they were flying.
It's just very tanky. It can tackle. Seshuro, please come in your APOC or your Ogre and Navy issue.
Moving.
Somebody needs movement. VC.
Thank you very much. If I can freely choose between an armor Lachesis or an armor Proteus, I think I'd go for the Proteus, to be honest. Eluando, that would very much depend on the enemy. If they're cruise typhoons, scrams will be more useful than a point. If they do short range typhoons or paladins or something, then the points would probably be more useful. Simon, I've put an Omega on my 4th account today, so we've got more corps for invites without logging everything out.
Oh, hello there.
Ooh, I'm saying that is a hostile Guardian coming in there, even though it's neutral. Just saying. If you're not sure about a channel or anchor, please try reloading the message of the day. You can do so with the three dots in your fleet chat window. Gao, oh, he can't hear us, can we? I think these are war targets. Leaving? Alanis, do you know what suspect means?
I'm just letting everybody know what's coming through the gate.
Yeah, but suspect is a status in EVE Online. That means he's got a yellow skull. That would mean we can shoot it. So the question is it suspect in the game of the sense, or are you saying it's a little bit sus?
Both.
Bro,
There's 3 busters just gone through the gate
Okay,
in the last half an hour.
But they're okay. Thank you. The first timer is currently up, and Altara, they're not hostile. They're not specifically friendly, but they're on the same side as we are. Just been informed that our timers are up. They're currently repairing.
I think this guy a bit bowhead thinking of what the fuck happening here.
Brown pant moment.
Autopilot on the point.
He's probably not even there.
Okay. If you got a question about Corp, about what the heck it is we're doing, about maybe ship types, general questions about fleet PvP, or Eve, if you want to ask them, now is a good time to do so. We will continue to hold this gate and prevent our enemy from coming in for the next 30 minutes. We'll continue to do so for 30 minutes, and then we'll go on the offensive. In the meantime, while we are holding the gate, our friends are clearing up timers and are killing a thing or two.
Jacked off fleet. They're leaving Fenrir now.
All drones out, please. All drones out. All drones out.
Do you want them assisting someone?
At the moment, no. Give me 1 second. Okay. Assist them to Pete and to the Augurers. To Phil as well. Refire on what's decloaking. They will be very fast though, guys. Tackle, please try and grab what you can. Oh, hold on.
Fill your full.
Just tackle what you can, mate.
I do not have arbiters. Can you try something else? Good luck with that.
Pull in your drones again, please. Please pull in your drones again.
Jacked off fleet is returned to Fenrir.
Please pull in your drones. Please pull in your drones. Apparently, us launching drones was enough to make them turn around. Very interesting. Please tell me that your drones are in. Please tell me that your drones are in.
Drones in.
If your drones are not in, I'm really sorry, you're about to lose them.
Finn are back up to 70, but they're not.
Yeah, I know. Literal, you know, that stupid system I can't pronounce. Scout, please be on high alert. Let me know as soon as you see something.
Copy.
Everyone, please go ahead. Align to the Yamori gate. Please align to the Yamori gate. Prop mods are off.
Jackdaw fleet going to Matabar.
Everyone, please go and take this fleet warp. Once you land, anchor up. Drones out, assign them to Ogoras and to Pete. Our scout in Lyrarum. Did the Jackdaws arrive with you yet?
No war targets in system.
You can come catch up with me now. Please talk. Please warp to Pete. Warp to Pete. Everyone, please go ahead. Warp to Pete.
Some people are not anchored, Pete.
Everyone, please double check that you're anchored.
Confirm.
You anchor by right-clicking on my name, Pete Zakanasian. You add me to your watch list, and then I appear in some window on your screen, and from there you can easily find me. Please pull in your drones. I've just heard that the Jackdaw fleet was so fed up with what they saw that they decided to go into a wormhole.
Trying to find their way around.
They were going with a route that could potentially lead them around us, but we also ran a few locator agents in the background on certain people, and they're all far, far away in wormholes. And there has been a few wormholes in that direction. Please make sure that your drones are in so that we don't create rogue drones. Please pull in your drones, guys. All drones in. Everyone, please go ahead and take this fleet warp. We'll just set up on the most likely gate again. We slowly but surely get ready to go on the offensive. We will do an Asbel kill timer, Asbel armor timer to disrupt their industrial efforts even more, to prevent them from pumping out Typhoons. And there's also a few kill ops today.
Please move down, guys.
No.
Down.
No, we're still getting ready.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, if you're in Aram Station, please come join us. Yes, you need a corpse swap. Ocean Lord. Do you know which corpse you can/can't join? Here you go, Ocean Lord. Done. Let me see what else needs to be done. I'm not quite sure, Alanis, what you mean with what gate.
Which gate are you planning on camping? I'm just for my information more than anything else.
Well, that would depend on the enemy movement. One of the two gates into system. So it really depends on them.
Fair enough. Sure.
In general, Alanis, here it's fine because we're all relatively relaxed and it's a fairly casual thing, even though it's been ramping up to be rather uncasual for some time now.
Yes, do not create cargo containers in space next to us.
Don't worry, Pete. It's fine. You'll get posted at some point.
Hold on 1 second. The reason why that is a really weird question, and that why some people might look at you in a very weird way if you ask these things, is that's generally information that the enemy fleet wants to know, and that has very little obvious reason for you as a scout, because we just position the fleet to fight, and you report in your role. But I understand you're curious, don't get me wrong, but some people might be like, that's a spy, and look at you in a very weird way after asking these questions, just as a general information. In nullsec, you often get booted out of corps for asking that kind of question without any warning. Just ask that question, okay, he's a spy, get out.
Sorry, what was the question?
Which gate we're currently on. And we're on the in Aram on the Aldergolf gate at this current time, but we're waiting to see what the enemy does. I just heard that the Jackdaws have not gone into a wormhole, but they've gone and took a long low-sec route to get out to our friends in Emelgaran to contest the timers they're doing there.
Copy. I must have missed a question. My apologies.
No worries. At the moment, we're in a fairly relaxed state, unless Black Flag, our friends, is reporting stuff to me on my other ear. Then I will just stop talking for a second and look weird because I'm like, and then continue. Please double check that you're anchored.
Right, people. Pro tip: press Alt 1, then you get the tactical overlay. That way, you have a better eye view of what's happening around your ownership. For example, if you hover your mouse over your gun, you can see what the maximum range and the optimal range of your gun is, and you can also see what the maximum targeting range is, which is the dotted line on the far edge of our 110-150 range. Good luck.
Okay, so Tess is now not going anywhere anymore. Let's see who else isn't going anywhere anymore. Don't shoot anybody, guys.
If you're unsure what to do, use my overview. I have standard structure of war, etc. If you press the war tab, everything except our war targets will be filled out.
You can shoot reds if they come through here, but they need to be war targets and not just people you don't like. Okay.
So they would have a star next to your name.
we're currently, maybe we should have talked about that before, but just to be sure, we are currently on tracking speed scripts. Sorry about that, I just heard that the Jackdaw fleet is now dead. We'll link you the kill mails in a second. We are currently on on tracking speed scripts. If someone could please link tracking speed scripts, and we're using Imperial Navy multi-frequency for everybody. And that is just some of the lost miles for them that just happened.
What with Black Flag flying?
You can see it on the thing, but again, just look at that, because these are all these sort of questions that make people look really weird at you, because it's always what the enemy wants to know and they currently don't know, and that just flags you in certain situations as being part of the other team. Some people would say spy. And as I said here, I mean, we literally have a corp called Spy in the Alliance. The corp ticker literally is Spy. But there are some people that will literally boot you for asking these questions, Gunny. We are looking to leave the system in 10 minutes. The reason, Gunny, or maybe for everybody, not just Gunny, to explain why, is the information you just asked is there. It's in fleet, right? It's in the fleet chat. You can see everything in the fleet chat. The only reason why someone would ask that is if he's not part of the fleet, but he's just sitting in comms to relay information, which is generally speaking what a spy would do. I'm pretty sure you're not, and if you are, please say hello to Darius from me. Send him my most warm regards.
That's funny.
Because I've been looking for him for quite some time today and I couldn't find him.
FC, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can I take it we're out in space? Can I join fleet?
Please bring Guardians and come join us.
I can bring you on.
Yes, please. But in general, especially in more serious setups or in nullsec fights with Cynos and where everything is a little bit less predictable, people start to get seriously nervous, and before taking chances, they boot people. And I know from my past in the game that this can be very frustrating to individuals because they don't really see what they did wrong or why that happened, and now all the assets are lost and stuck, and all they did was ask a question, right? Someone who's curious will ask questions. And then all of a sudden you just get punished for asking a question, which is never good, and many people don't even understand why that happened. So I hope it helped a little bit in general to understand why people start to be a bit uneasy if certain questions are asked.
Maybe write down your questions and ask them after fleets or after big operations.
Oh, that's a good thing too. And as always, try find the answer yourself first instead of asking right away. Often the question to your answer is already out there. You just need to look. Harkonnen, I don't think that's is the right conduct because we're all here together. Conan, please do me a favor. Dock up for today. Come back tomorrow for some ops. It's not really friendly, and I think it's horrible to call someone else in fleet who's enjoying the game with us annoying for asking a question, man. It's not very nice. Okay. I hope everybody else is still here, still awake. We have 8 minutes to go before we leave to go on the offensive. I think we've been orbiting the gate for long enough. What do you guys think?
Yeah, time to release some pressure, guys, and just shoot structure.
For swap ships, you need to be with steadily in the wreck ship swap channel.
We are looking to leave the system in 7 minutes. Thank you, Mo. Guardians, please come closer to the gate. Argon, yes you can. I don't know, we're not in nightmares. If we were a nightmare fleet, it would definitely be a bad dream, that's for sure.
Right.
Some are currently not ready.
The capsule.
Well, the capsule. But ready means, do you have your cap boosters? Do you have all the ammo? Ideally, you want to have yellow crystals. You want to have white crystals. You want to have red crystals if you're running T1 guns. If you run T2 guns, you also want the green crystals and the purple crystals. For those who are colorblind, the names of these are Standard Multi-Frequency, Imperial Navy Multi-Frequency, Radio, Imperial Navy Radio, Scorch, and Conflag.
Oh, I need more and heavy capacitor boosters.
You also want to have range scripts as well as tracking scripts, tracking speed scripts for your computers.
Ghost jump in our station and I could get more and cap boosters.
No worries, thank you.
No, same here. -1 APOC. I'm gonna reload cap sticks.
TeamSpeak. We might actually. Oh.
Oh.
Welcome, my lovely Logi. You can add John the Wolf to the watch list. I'm gonna add one Logi to the watch list.
We currently have 6 minutes until objective echoes, so we're slowly but surely getting ready. Just want to make sure that the people who went and got cap sticks are back with the fleet and ready to go.
FC, no, I have time for a quick biome ring.
Yes, you do.
Ghost is back.
Okay, if you need to go have a bio break, please go do so now. You don't need to dock up, we'll just continue to orbit the gate. We are leaving in 4 minutes. Guys, please don't speak too much in local because A, it's all recorded, and B, he is very desperate to get any sort of information, and we don't want to give him that. The reason is very simple. Our enemy has done a very good job at maneuvering themselves into a bad position by talking to him, and talking with him is basically a minefield. The chance that you say something that you better shouldn't have is enormous. So if you work as a PR management person in a big company, please X up and tell me, and then we can figure something out. But in general, just keep local clear, maybe queer, but it's generally speaking doing more harm if you talk in local, and especially to streamers, to any group and war effort, than it is positive. I know, that's why I'm just pulling that out. I've seen wars be lost in the past because they spoke in local and said the wrong thing. As you can see, he's really desperate for attention. I don't know about you guys. I personally really dislike that we're all red to him. So, he can reset us to not red, and then we may be able to do something. But as long as we are red, yeah.
Red is dead.
Did you watch his stream of the battle yesterday? It was so obvious when looking at it from a distance that the FC Parabellum just made mistake after mistake after mistake.
I don't think he made mistake after mistake after mistake. They had a way of doing things, and that worked for a short amount of time. But obviously we are not non-player characters. We draw our own conclusions, and if we see something is working for them, we try to not make it work for them anymore, right? And the result was fairly simple. I think we all felt it on the Tatara armor. Things weren't going super great because they were constantly out of range. Black Flag was shooting back, but not killing things quick enough due to the nature of their weapon system. And it was just not super great. So we simply decided to swap around the tactics for the next timer. From what we've learned how to deal with their setup, or setup like theirs, and that just worked really well. So it wasn't them making mistake after mistake. They simply brought something that can only counter our APOCs and only them. So we brought something else that counters them. Like rock, paper, scissors. Or maybe chess. Okay. Fleet. Please wake up. Guardians, are you all in jump range? Please go ahead. This is destination. Go ahead, jump through. Alanis, we are going through the into Alder Gulf from Erem, and our destination is Iluin. Please go ahead, align Airwick. Please align and align only. Please try and do your best to align and align only. I hope Lance is okay.
I had some network issues on my phone.
Alright, please come back to us as soon as you can. Everyone else take this fleet warp. We'll have eyes for you to come back to us.
Yeah, I'm out of fleet for some reason.
I send you an invite, mate. Everyone, please go ahead. Gate is green.
I did not hear that.
Warp drive
Gate is
active.
green. Everyone, please go. Gate is green. Gate is green. And align to Illumin. Gate is green. Jump into Airwick and align to Illumin. Broadcasted.
Thank you.
You can currently just catch up if you're in Aram or Airwick. Please try your best to align and align only when said, just so that you're not stuck somewhere online. Good, take this fleet warp. Gate is green. Could you please repeat?
Okay, I'm jumping to Elwyn now.
Perfect.
Warp drive
Gate is
active.
green. Once you're in Illuin and we're aligning to the S-belt, you can swap to your yellow crystals, so standard.
Tracking, right?
Yes, we're on tracking speed scripts. Everyone gate is green, everyone gate is green. Broadcast align 2 is up. Please keep your drones in. Go ahead, take this fleet warp.
Drive active.
Once you land, please anchor up, keep your drones in, and engage with yellow crystals. Augurs, you might be out of range, but that's not a problem. Because the only thing that this thing can do to us is fight us, and then you guys will just go defang them. Apox, please shoot the structure. Please keep your drones in. All the drones are currently in. Augurs, if you can load long range and shoot the station, please do. The reason why we're a little bit at range is so that we have time to kill the fighters if needed.
What's the ammo for right now?
If you're in an APOC, the yellow crystals are standard. If you're in an Augur, I just learned that you can do that with long range ammo.
Got it. Thank you.
And everyone, please double check that you're anchored up. Please double check that you're anchored up. If you've got questions, now is a really good time to ask them. Even though there might be a gunner coming, we'll see. Over the last few days, we often requested very wide ops, simply because there was so much stuff going on. Right now, things are somewhat more relaxed. We definitely have time for questions. The only thing is, with 100 people in fleet, if you all talk and ask the questions there, everyone will leave this fleet with a headache, and that would be horrible.
Did the tiers get straightened out for yesterday?
That is a good question. If you go on the website and you see that you don't receive a tier for yesterday, I put a post into the help channel. Just react to the post and I will add a tier for you. I know sometimes we're trying to figure out everything, but you know there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time, so sometimes.
Hey, no worries, man. Not worry about it.
We're slipping the ball sometimes, you know, managing all the warthog that want to kill us and forget about the tiers. People are a little bit less casual than they used to be, you know. But yeah, just react to the post. The help channel is there. We can read that back. If you're scared that you forget a question or something there, you just type in that channel in our Discord and we will find an answer for a non-urgent question. And I want to say it again, and I will say it again probably for the next couple of days. A big thank you for your showing up, guys. We can see our number are increasing. Their numbers are lower and lower, but we need to keep the pressure. And I know it's annoying, but every time they try to reinforce the bar HQ, we hit